matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to the receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They go with a direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And he's got it.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to pull a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd 44. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Little. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to his target. Downfield shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
After the second down incompletion, I have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. When this quarterback's able to pull down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end to this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, they're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, he misfires and he had 3 in a row. Well, the offense failed earlier in the 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
Try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defense coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll try a pass here. And this pass is caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on the third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time play, making big-time plays.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught in the backfield. It's Walker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly, and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Hey, nice job here on this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Good pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He's got it for a big gain. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And just one play, they're just shy of midfield now. First down. They're going to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down after that previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Backfield is empty here for second and inches. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the freshman making an impact play there. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He starts short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's complete.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast, it puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Finding a bit of space. They stop him, but it's a first down. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll feed the back again. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Direct snap to the back. Running through the tackle. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. The quarterback's got it on the option. Hooks to the back. Runs right over the defender. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. Now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Here's the point after attempt. And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. So they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up that big play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice set. Timeout is called. Clock strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And that is no good. After the miss, still down by 7. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. And the sack is made. It's a nice play there by the sophomore.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Drops back. He's going to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner will be brought down. Mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what. They're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. The defense adds 6 to the interception return. On this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up, Kurt.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff, and to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Great swings at the 45. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Waiting off the defender. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He lets it go on the move. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Auburn getting set for the first and 10 coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. The ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
As a quarterback who scrambled, you pick yards, but you have to get down to protect the football and take care of yourself in those big hits. Because if you don't, you run the risk of coughing it up like he did on that play.
So the challenge doesn't work. That will cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. He's got enough for the first down and still going. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Over the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented. This quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm. Eventually, you're going to hit some big plays.
Throwing again on second and 10. Let's it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown. Crimson Tide. That puts him on top in the second half. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
PAT puts him in front by 7. This kickoff team, let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Get into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He pulls it in for a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, and the ball moves to the 47-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Oh, the football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. It's a run. Running back's got it. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up. There's enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to bring up the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Press coverage now from these DBs. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And they've got the returner corralled. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stiff arms the man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
pass on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the 1st down in the process.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Pressure is cut. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense cannot be stopped. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, I'll just do this myself.
I like this. What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Powers through. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here. See if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
And you see him able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
No, kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's looking to scramble. He tripped the first and is still going. The tackle was made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after it. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. What do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Toss play, running right. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Positive yards at this point in the game, always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Offense facing second and goal. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, try to break the tie with a touchdown here late. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. This line gets out. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. Set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got it already past the first down marker. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Little. And the stop made just short of the goal line. Now put it at the 2.
I like that you trust your running back who's still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. To stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right into the end zone. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive. It's the 1st and goal now. Looking for 6. And it's a touchdown. We're an extra point away from double OT. Or we go for 2 and win it right now.
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for 2 for the victory.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. Now a 2-point try coming up. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with a confidence sandwich on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Gets made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision to kick the PAT over for 2 in the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's go for 2 right here.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Okay, so now we've got 2 two-point conversions here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the two-point try fails. And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves